Hello there, everybody. I'm Mr. Gunpie. This is Let's Play Sonic Adventure Part 13. Last time, we started up Amy's story. This time,
We're gonna
we continue
finish up Amy's story.
Probably.
We haven't really been up here yet, but this is a really cool section. What's really neat about all this, actually, is that you had to run up all those steps. This suggests that Lost World is actually, like, buried under 2 stories worth of just, like, rubble and dirt and trees.
Well, there's definitely a lot more down there.
I find that quite cool, frankly, along with the Echidna statue that, like, moves with you. And, I don't know, this entire area is just a really cool thing to explore. It's such a shame you can't go back here once you finish the stories.
Also, here's kind of an interesting thing. For all the other characters, their story pieces occur right where they're spawned, or at least in the same room. With Amy here, we're spawned in this room, and we face this big temple here. But her actual story section, it's this way.
I think
it's in the opposite direction of which she spawns, and in fact in a different room.
I think the reason why they did this in particular is so that players would be forced to realize that the 2 areas are indeed connected. So that we're given a better idea of a world building. Like, yes, what has become the Shrine of Angel Island was once originally connected to this other area.
Which is no longer on Angel Island.
Yeah, sure, I'll concede. Anyway, this is also the first of... No, sorry, Tails was first. This is the second, chronologically, of the flashbacks.
You're the...
Yeah.
It's really quite cool, too, because...
Don't be afraid. You're safe with me.
This leads to a very interesting plot point that there is only one character who doesn't happen to see chaos at all. And, Amy's not it, which is really quite cool.
But, you know, it's kind of interesting how whenever Tails interacts with her, she's like, "Hey there, I'm Tikal, wanna be friends?" And I think that's the only time that Tikal directly interacts with somebody in the flashback mode.
How about all the times she kinda does talk to Knuckles and Sonic?
Gee,
or
what was that?
her wonderful conversations with Big and Gamma.
I wonder if I'm dreaming.
It seems more like... Oh, right, she talks to Gamma.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
I need to get out of this
Gamma's
place.
just kind of standing there derping, and for some reason Tikal talks to her. But
But still, whenever things are burning, whenever things are getting more serious, she kind of ignores
she
the
kind
other
of
characters.
narrates to herself everything. What's really interesting is that the only character to ever talk to her, I think there was one point where Sonic actually says, "Hey, are you okay?" And she says, "I think so." But the only character to have like a full-on conversation with her is Tails. Everyone else, she might as well just be seeing as another Echidna standing there. Yeah, especially when it comes to Gamma.
Gamma's section is kind of weird.
Yeah, this presents a problem.
Wait, look, there's the claw arm.
See, Robotnik's getting really good at that claw game because he's getting all this practice. He'll get all the stuffed animals now.
I don't need you.
All the chaos symbols. That's gonna be the new iPhone game where you it's a claw game where you try to grab the chaos emeralds.
I love how Gamma just pops out of nowhere in this version.
Yeah.
Aye, aye, sir. We'll comply. I've got better things to do.
I've got better things to do, like laugh at a cat.
Then Sonic runs.
Mr. Robot?
Gamma aims, and then she tells him to stop. She doesn't say, "Sonic, stop!" Oh, well, I think it just sort of cut out the battle, because here we see Gamma short-circuiting.
Please stop.
Was he short-circuiting there? I didn't even see any sparks. I mean, I guess
I did.
it might as well have just cut out the battle. You know what would be really funny is if Amy had to fight them both to get them to stop fighting.
Out of my way.
Oh no! Oh no!
He helped me
Yeah, I'd
before
actually like to
by
see
letting
that.
me escape. This robot is different.
I mean, she does have
You
the
don't
range
need to hurt
advantage
him,
against
okay?
Sonic, and the hammer advantage against Gamma.
Most electronics tend to behave after taking a hammer to the face.
But yeah, it seems to imply that Sonic did win this battle.
Yes.
The A carrier's losing altitude.
And yet, Gamma winning the battle but letting Sonic live is relevant to Gamma's story.
What about you?
So,
I'll nail that Eggman.
that's
Can't
weird.
let him escape.
I'm just gonna pretend that they didn't actually battle at all and Amy just stepped in, even though no story actually
Maybe you would
suggests
save
that.
me, Sonic. You're
Yeah.
my hero.
Or maybe they booped each other once. What is he doing there?
You okay? It's dangerous
He's
here.
like so happy.
Attention to
Gotta
anyone
shake.
anymore. Free yourself. Come on.
Maybe it's jealousy.
Why are you helping me?
I said we'd be friends, and I returned
Because she
your
was just
favor.
saying, Sonic, you're my hero! And he's just like, oh, I can't believe I lost to that guy!
I hate that hedgehog. I hate that hedgehog. I hate that hedgehog.
Mr. Robot, take
Because, I mean, it's pretty obvious that Gamma likes Amy.
Can beauty, or whatever Amy has, tame the savage beast and warm its cold mechanical heart? What are its motives? It's a robot. What are its destinies? It's a robot. What are its ideals? It's a robot.
And then the egg carrier explodes. Again.
Again. I think
Again!
I think actually they took the one from Gamma's story because I don't believe you actually see him flying away because they couldn't figure out a way to make it look decent. So they just took that version of the file and played it for every character.
And then here's the part where we see Amy being blind.
I also love how drunk Tails must be to fly back and forth like this. Without his tails aren't
moving.
spinning.
But yeah, if you want to see our full analysis on Amy being
I
blind,
wonder
we
what
talk about it in
Sonic
Sonic
is
Adventure 2
doing.
versions.
He's always
And then I bring it up,
pretending
and I have a link to the
something
thingy, and it'll be
more
awesome
than
if you watch it, because no one's watched that video yet. Anyway.
You know,
Nobody.
you sure surprised
No
me.
matter, I'll destroy Station Square anyway.
No wonder they were after you, my feathered friend.
So, you know, she's just talking to the bird. Meanwhile, Tails is freaking out about a missile being launched in Station Square about now. Of course, she has to have some way of detecting that he has a pendant of his family, I guess.
Well, she is holding him pretty tightly. I mean, wouldn't you realize if the thing you were holding had a giant wooden... Oh no, it was a dud! Can't
Maybe that's
believe!
why she didn't realize that he had a Chaos Emerald this entire time, despite the fact that he has a gem on him the entire time.
So what do you say we
No, where was he hiding that? In bird space?
I always thought that he was hiding it in the pendant.
Yeah, well, that's what they did in the in Sonic X, and I think that actually works, except for the fact that the emerald is bigger than he is, or she is, according
that's
to the
never stopped this stuff from happening before.
hammer space. The hammer is bigger than Amy too, so I guess yeah, that's a good point.
That's never stopped Knuckles from pulling out the Master Emerald and it suddenly changing size to fit in the palm of his hand.
That was just the Chaos Emerald model. That was embarrassing. Yeah, he does when the Master Emerald reforms. He just like randomly is leaning over the Master Emerald, which is bigger than he is, and then just runs away, and it's gone. Also, I really do like the way that this the fortress looks at night with all the searchlights, the spotlights going off. It looks like Eggman's having one of the most amazing rave parties ever in there.
Yeah, but it also looks like kind of intimidating down there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, oh definitely. That's Final Egg for you. Is that like lava?
I think that's just a big city.
Yeah. Either way, it's definitely calling to mind something like Stardust Speedway, Bad Future, and I really like it.
I feel like that really works with Amy because
Oh yeah.
it works especially at night. You know?
Because Stardust Speedway, Bad Future.
Well, it's like Sonic comes here during the day, and it still looks kind of intimidating, but not as much. But Amy
He
comes here at
technically
night.
comes here during sunset, but
Well, it still doesn't look as intimidating.
Knuckles comes here during the day.
And he doesn't have a level here, so it's the least intimidating.
Yes.
But Amy, she's not the person that fights Robotnik, so she comes here at night.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it look really bad. Also, I'm hitting Metal Sonic.
Because you have to. Okay, this time when you get to the switch puzzle, just hit everything once and it should work.
Alright. Let's see. Is Austin right about something?
No, apparently not. Although you just hit the one on the end again, and done.
Now, you know what's really stupid? That. But, yeah.
I'm not exactly sure why that's there, but I've heard that section get a lot of hate. I'm like, it takes 2 seconds. It's not that bad. Anyway.
Zero's back!
I love the random falling sound effects.
Not you again!
Pew! Boom, boom.
So, yeah, now we gotta run.
I think this is the only stage in the game to start off with a cutscene. Unless I'm forgetting something.
Yeah, I can't remember any other ones.
Yeah, this is the only stage in the game to literally start off with a cutscene. That's really cool and unique.
That's Amy.
That's our Amy.
Yeah.
It's like a sitcom or something.
Now, I think that this is where the path starts to diverge from Sonic's story.
Yeah, Sonic would have turned left before. Or, sorry, right before. You go left. And,
yeah.
You get a different spider elevator.
This one, which you have to go into after waiting for it while Zero runs around.
I really like this idea, though. It's a creative use of, like, Zero's been chasing you, but if you really know what you're doing, you can outrun him all the time. Here,
what?
he just falls to the floor, so it's a much different challenge.
Zero fell through the...
Yes.
He glitched through the ground.
You ready for some true glitchiness? Warping!
Well, that's not glitch, that's a predetermined thing that happened.
How do you know that Zero didn't work into the programming and change everything? Okay, now we get to this
I
one.
mean, Zero wasn't even a threat there, because he's gone now. He doesn't appear in this section.
Okay, Thomas, let's see how your luck is.
Oh man, how lucky am I? Not that lucky.
Please enter
Unless
5
I was
coins
trying to get
continue.
animals, but those were useless in this game.
Please insert 5 tokens to continue.
Let's see, is this it? Nope. And I jumped into the thing when I tried to kill it.
Yeah, that would have worked with Sonic. But you're not Sonic, are you?
But I'm a hedgehog, isn't that close enough?
It's no use!
Yes, it is. Here we have some boxes.
I do love that spotlight, though. That's really, really cool. I love those.
Yeah.
And they're watching you, too, so it's like Eggman's actually monitoring it. Winner! There we go.
Now, this occurs after Sonic's story, I believe.
Yeah, no, actually. Wait, no, yes, it does.
Yeah, because he goes into Final Egg at sunset, and, like, I guess it could be happening during Sonic's story. Like, while he's fighting Robotnik right now, Amy's going through this.
Actually, let's see. Sonic falls off the egg carrier and it's daytime. We definitely know it's daytime. Dawn and dusk, we can both say the sky turns orange. So, that means that if Sonic enters Lost World, and let's just say his hallucination lasts until the next morning, that gives Eggman time to retreat from Tails defeating him at the night that Amy's at right now, or was at right now, before now it's daytime again. So this means that Amy's going through Final Egg, while Tails is fighting the Egg Walker. Sonic follows Eggman after he's defeated from the Egg Walker battle into Final Egg. So Amy actually goes through here first. We could even sort of assume that the walls that Zero breaks down opens up the pathway that Sonic takes. Ergo meaning that Sonic is actually still in Lost... No, actually, he's entered Final Egg now as Amy's coming out of it.
Yeah. So, that's interesting.
Wow, that was fun.
Yeah.
This also means that Sonic was sitting inside of Lost World from daytime through dusk, through night, and ends up coming out at dawn again.
Interesting.
Which would also make sense because when you defeat the Egg Viper, it's daytime again.
Yeah. Which would be this day?
Yes. Yes, it would.
Yeah. So basically, right now, Sonic has defeated the Egg Viper.
Or is defeating the Egg Viper, more accurately.
Yeah. And ultimately, that foray into Robotnik spaces, Amy didn't do anything.
Yeah, when we figure out where, the origin of the birds and where they came from, Amy's story is literally just a ditzy girl wandering around looking for nothing.
Yeah.
Because, oh, I bet they're still on the egg carrier, because you were on the egg carrier. Well, duh, why didn't you check there first? But then, the fact that the birds are there is pure coincidence. So that's not even it.
We see later in Gamma's story.
Yeah, so that's not even it. Amy is literally just wandering around and happens to run into Birdie's family. Speaking of which,
so you can't get the long hammer right now because this sends us immediately into a thing.
Yeah, you kind of need to get the long hammer before you go to the final egg, if you want to get it.
It's stupid anyway. We're not getting it.
This is why I was refraining from reminding you that. We can always get it after the credits.
Fantastic attacks.
What am I fighting for? I love how it just sits there too. Like, did I do a good thing? But yeah, that to me looks a lot better than with a giant green thing.
The last remaining E100 unit.
Yeah, this looks a lot
Found
better.
in this game.
Because that hammer is like solidly perfect just for Amy's character. I also just love the Pico Pico hammer in general. It's a genius idea.
But no, seriously guys, Zero is the last E100 unit found in this game that's still alive right now at this point.
Yes.
So Amy's going to defeat the final E100 unit.
Scary how she actually finishes the job like that. Apparently Eggman's got another, let's see here, Alpha 24, 26, okay, Eggman's got another like 18 somewhere in shop.
But we don't see most of those.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to one day fight, E117 Theta or whatever. That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Maybe it could be like a big boss rush.
Yeah, and
with all the E100 units that we never saw.
And they don't have to be hard or anything. It'd just be like, beefy enemies that you have to gauntlet through. Maybe they all control relatively similar to Gamma, or maybe they all just are varied, because that'd be fun. That'd be really cool.
Even throughout the E100 units that you fight as Gamma later on, they all have their own little weaponry.
And Gamma stands out among them, and then,
okay?
Omega was obviously designed more with a combination of, probably Beta and Gamma in mind.
No, he was just designed for blow up everything.
You mean annihilate charge, kill.
Fire.
Fire. With this in mind now, as this ending draws to a close, what are your thoughts on the rest of Birdie's family here? Do you look at them as Birdie's parents, as Birdie's siblings? How do you view them?
I always saw them as the mother and father.
Same, and so that makes Gamma female.
Yeah, I guess so.
Which is really cool, for the record. According to the Sonic X adaptation
actually, the males often have more colorful plumage in bird species.
Okay, so that means that Beta is the... Well, no, Eggman definitely says older brother E101, so...
well...
According to Sonic X, the bird, whose name is Lily in that version, is the female. The other two are the big brothers.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
It really is. I like the name Lily. I'm glad the bird actually got a name rather than not the birdie. Oh, and character development. Yeah.
Yeah. She gets some.
Some.
But yeah, back to bird names.
Oh, right. The birds are never named otherwise, so I still call them Alpha, Beta, and Gamma, personally. It just makes more sense to me. In fact, that's actually something interesting. You know, the E100 series, and in fact, the entire, like, entourage of Eggman's weapons in this game, in every game, involve a power source of an animal inside. You blow them up and an animal comes out. There is no animal that comes out of Zero.
Very true.
So in my mind, especially considering that these three birds seem to be of the same family, were probably captured in the same place, Lily was originally supposed to be inside of Zero.
Which might be why he continues to track him down.
Exactly. Even after he's already got the Chaos Emeralds. At this point, it's a matter of trying to just, like, you know, reunite with his heart, one could say. Or maybe, you know, have a little stability and, I don't know. Eggman's technology never really made 100% of sense, but,
So basically, Zero is, what do they call it in Kingdom Hearts?
Nobody? Heartless.
Yeah, Zero's a nobody.
Nobodies
He
are the
doesn't have
ones
his
without
heart.
hearts, and Heartless are the ones without personality.
Yeah. Zero is a nobody.
Can I just point out how stupid that is? The ones without hearts are the nobodies, but the ones without bodies, as in personalities, are the heartless.
Yeah.
Does this mean that the unversed are actually the Dream Eaters? You know, the unversed eat dreams, and the Dream Eaters have no rhyme or reason?
You've lost me at this point. I don't know that much about Kingdom Hearts, okay?
We're talking spin-offs, man! Lots and lots of spin-offs!
Yeah, those.
Such as Da-Da-Da, and, okay.
Anyway.
Amy's story.
Yeah.
I love playing as Amy, frankly. The whole damsel in distress with a giant freaking hammer worked really well. Her levels were designed around it, and it's solid gold game design as far as I'm concerned. Really fun levels.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Like,
I think that if she had another level, I think that might be pushing it, but she doesn't have another level. It is right where it should.
If like, for example, Amy comes back and controls something similar to this, albeit maybe just a tad faster or something, maybe a couple more moves, I don't really care, for a Sonic Adventure 3 that I'm keeping my fingers crossed for, I wouldn't mind if, like, her story only has 4 or 5 levels to it, and then maybe some bonus levels after that. But as for her actual story, I like the fact that it's comfortably short, and featuring only levels that are really capable of catering to her needs as a slow character.
Like if she was in Speed Highway.
Oh, that'd be terrible. Actually, she could probably do fairly well at the At Dawn section, but Knuckles has claimed his turf rather well. It is worth noting, too, that of all the characters in the game, Amy is the only one who never comes in contact with a single dash pad.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't thought about that.
I mean, like, of course, she's also the slowest character in the game, but it is worth noting that every other character has at least one point where they do come in contact with a dash pad. She does not.
Even Big.
I think so. Hang on.
Yeah, no, in Ice Cap.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, so Amy's the only character to never come in contact with the dash pad. I mean, she works perfectly fine with the physics if you, like, get her an Emerald Coast or something. It's just a matter of, I guess, just, you know, her level design doesn't lend itself to going fast at all. I wouldn't call it stealth necessarily, but there is a more puzzly element to it, and I quite enjoy it. Yeah. Oh, you also didn't show off the really cool attack when with Zero doing his jump rope technique. That's like my favorite attack in the game, but whatever.
Well, I didn't show Chaos 2 doing anything, so...
Fair enough. Thomas, the two best bosses in the game, and you squandered your opportunity to no. That's it. I'm re-recording the whole game, and I'll do a let's play of this or something, and I'll show off Zero's bungee jump rope thing, because that's what I do.
Well, you can do that, but until then, this is the end of the episode, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
This has been Sonic Adventure, Part 13. I've been Mr. Game & Pie.
I've been Austin on Sugar.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Aw, she dropped the lemon.